snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books. Hi guys, so I am back home after visiting my boyfriend for a week, which just happened to be the week of the BookTubeAthon, as you guys know. So I said I was going to try and do the BookTubeAthon, but I wasn't sure how many of the challenges I was actually going to get to. So I didn't manage to complete all of the challenges, but I'm really happy with the amount of challenges that I did actually manage to complete and the amount of pages that I read, because we were so busy and we were just doing stuff all the time. We had a really nice time, but I managed to fit in some reading here and there. So the first challenge was the Book with Pictures challenge, and for that I chose the Unauthorized Autobiography by Lemony Snicket, and I actually did manage to finish this book, which was 212 pages within the week, so really happy that I got this done. It was quite a fast read, it maybe took me 2-3 hours. It's got all of these wonderful documents which are included, loads of postcards, photos, all sorts of really cool things. It wasn't as interesting as I had hoped it would be. I gave this a 3-star rating. But I am going to be reviewing all of these books independently of this video, so look out for the reviews coming up very soon. The next challenge was to start and finish a series. For that I chose The Earth-Sea Cycle by Ursula Le Guin. I didn't even actually start this. I looked at it and I really wanted to start it, but I thought that instead of starting this and having no hope of finishing it because it was so long, I should probably just finish off other books. So I haven't started this, I still haven't read it, I can't check off that challenge, but I'm definitely going to try and fit this in next month, because some of you guys said that it was really good in the comments of my last video, so I do want to read this, so look out for this next month or the month after probably. Next was a book with red on it, and for that I chose The Fires of Heaven, and realistically this is the reason that I didn't actually get very many other books besides this red, because the writing on this is just tiny and the margins are so small, and I spent so long reading this book. And I gave this one a 4.5-star rating. I did really enjoy it, but the writing was so tiny that realistically it just took me a really long time to get through it. So I did enjoy it, and I'm happy that I've finally finished it, which was really good, which means that I read all 640 pages that I had left in this book, so that's good too. The next challenge was a book chosen by someone else, and for this I was reading The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out of the Window and Disappeared by Jonas Johnson. My friend Helen, she chose this for me to read, so I was really excited to get through this, and I had already started it. I had 330 pages left, and I really enjoyed this story actually. It was just so funny, so charming, and it was a really different change. I'm also going to count this for the challenge of reading a genre that you haven't read much this year, because this is actually contemporary, and so I'm also counting it for that, which is really good. So yeah, that's exciting. And then the final one that I wanted to read but didn't get done was the Book 2 film adaptation, and I wanted to read Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, but I just didn't have the time, unfortunately. It's a really short book, so I wanted to try and squeeze it in, but there just wasn't time, so I will definitely be reading this at some point in the future though. I actually threw in one book that wasn't on my TBR, because I was already reading it, and that was The Warrior Heir by Cinda Williams Chima, and I was reading this because it's the Booksplosion Book of the Month, and I was about 30% of the way through, which is around 130 pages. And there are 436 pages, so I actually read 306 pages of that as well, which was really good. I didn't enjoy it anywhere near as much as I had hoped that I would, which was a bit disappointing, so it kind of put me in a little bit of a slump with that book, and it took me a while to get through it. But it was okay, and I will be reviewing that very soon as well, so look out for that. So combining the totals of all of the pages that I have actually read together, that means that I read a total of 1,488 pages over the 7 days, and I was really happy with that, because that's an average of 212 pages a day, not 300 as I had initially wanted to do, but for me, when I was really busy and spending time with my boyfriend, it was good and I was happy. I would love to know how you guys did on your BookTubeAthon. Link me your videos down below, your wrap-up videos. Let me know if you've read any of these books and what you thought of them if you have. So Thank you guys for watching. I'm really looking forward to next year's BookTubeAthon. Hopefully I do better. I hope there's a Christmas one because I did really well on the last Christmas one, so hopefully there'll be a Christmas one and I can do well on that. Because it always clashes with my boyfriend's birthday, the summer one, so that's a bit awkward. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye! Me and you gonna have a little chat.